how you can boost your testosterone levels naturally. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. And I'm going to show you the exact steps my clients use to get to over 1,000 nanograms per deciliter naturally. So yeah, here are the steps. It's quite very simple, but people still mess it up. And I'm going to show you exactly how I done it. So how to boost your testosterone levels naturally. So the first thing you need to realize, masculinity. So the 3 pillars of masculinity is health, wealth, and relationships. And the key performance indicator of masculinity is testosterone. When you're doing good in these 3 aspects in your life, you're going to have high testosterone. You can't argue against that. High testosterone individuals, they have their health in check, they're doing good in their career, they're making money, and they have amazing relationships. In this video, I'm going to specifically talk about health, which is, in my opinion, very important aspect that you cannot get wrong. So before we get into it, you need to understand that you need to have a biblical lens when it comes to optimizing your testosterone levels naturally. If you're not a believer, I don't care. At least just look at the Bible. However you want to look at it, it still has a lot of wisdom and value. So I personally follow the KJV Bible. I watch my mentors when it comes to biblical manhood and masculinity, people like Robert Breaker or Biblical Masculinity YouTube channel, which I will leave a link down below. You can check out both of these. So once you have these things covered, let's get into health. So when it comes to boosting your testosterone, your recovery, androgen density, gut health, all that good stuff. So first of all, you need to look at the fundamentals. It's understanding why you have low testosterone. Because a lot of guys don't really know why they have low testosterone. They just want to have the next tactic. They want to add something into their lifestyle. The reason why you have low testosterone is not because you're not doing red light therapy, icing your balls, or taking a supplement. It's something that you're doing right now that's blocking your testosterone production. So you really need to understand why you have low testosterone. Because when you know where you are right now and you know where you want to go, someone like me can come in and show you the steps that will take you from your current state to your desired state. Let's just say you take someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger and you take all of his muscle from him. It would take him such a quicker time to get to his peak state. Not because of hard work and discipline, but because of wisdom and knowledge. He knows the steps. So you really need to understand this point. Once you understand this point, then you need to know how to set smart goals. You need to know how to set goals right now because you know where you are, you know where you want to go. Now let's set smart goals to take you from your current state to your desired state. Then you need to really have fundamentals in regards to understanding other hormones and how they come into play in regards to your health and testosterone, your metabolic health, all that good stuff. So once that's covered, then we need to get into mindset. At the end of the day, these days you can Google everything you want on YouTube. Everything that I'm showing you here, you can get for free. You can Google it, you can take your time, it'll take you a couple of years to get all of this information, but it's there. And a lot of guys watching this potentially even have the information. But what they lack is mindset. I've been working with clients for a while now, for a few years now. And the biggest issue that I see with guys is discipline and mindset. A mindset that separates them from the rest. A mindset that separates the best from the rest. Okay, so you have the tactics in place, but now you have the mindset. You need to have the confidence that you can go from your current state to your desired state. You need to have the confidence that you can have an androgen dense physique. You can be confident, driven. You can pursue other aspects in your life. A lot of the time I get guys coming to me, oh, but I'm depressed and anxious and I get brain fog. I can't really take action. There's people that are paralyzed that still take more action than you. So these guys they would give up everything just to have what you have. So you need to realize you need to start taking action. So you need to have good mindset coming into this. So I really go into deep mindset. I'm not going to do that right now, but mindset is a key element in succeeding. Number 3 is your nutrition. So your macronutrient and calorie manipulation, making sure you consume the right calories, using things like carb cycling potentially, proper macronutrient ratios, depending on you want to gain muscle, you want to drop fat, whatever it is, while eating testosterone approved foods, optimizing your gut health, and optimizing your metabolic rate and body fat percentage. So these 3 things really come into play when it comes to your nutrition, making sure that you're in the right body fat percentage. Because if your body fat percentage is over 15%, for instance, you have more aromatase enzyme activity. That means that all the testosterone that you're producing is being converted into estrogen. That's why when you see guys that are fat and they go no fap and they're like, I still feel like shit. The reason behind that is because you have so much body fat. Every testosterone spike you get from the no fap gets all converted, probably not all, but some of it gets converted into estrogen, and estrogen is no good. It makes you feel emotional, reactive, all that stuff. So you really need to master these things. It's quite simple, but you need to know how to manipulate it, look at the bottlenecks, and so on. The number 4, training. You want to build an androgen dense physique, androgen density. So it's your traps. You have your traps there. Then you have your shoulders, your upper chest, your upper back, and so on. So these are androgen dense areas. These areas women are biologically attracted to. When a woman sees a guy with androgen density, she's attracted to him because it's a sign of good health. Just like we as men are attracted to a woman with an hourglass shape. It tells us that she's healthy. So that's another thing. For instance, when it comes to body fat percentage, for men it's 10 to 15%. For women it's 20 to 25%. The reason behind that, women need more body fat, is because they bear a child. They need more reserves. So if they get a baby, they have more reserves to feed it, and so on. So things are biological as well. So androgen density, for you to accomplish an androgen dense physique, you need to strive for the strength standards. So I'm a really big believer in getting strong relative to your body weight. I don't like seeing guys benching 140, but they can't do a pull-up. No, I want you to bench 140 and do weighted pull-ups with 80 kilos attached to your belt. That's impressive. So strength standards compared to your weight. Then for you to go from your current state to your desired state, which is your current week, to your desired, which is the strength standards that you want to accomplish, you need to use progressive overload. Things like reverse pyramids training, daily undulating periodization, concurrent periodization, rest pause training, and so on and so on. Then we have optimizing peak recovery and having an amazing training plan, manipulating your volume and so on for peak recovery, and focusing on the key exercises. So that's for training. And when it comes to training, the exercises, you want to be focusing on compound exercises, activating as much muscle possible in the shortest period of time while staying under your stress threshold. Men who train full body 3 times a week for 4 weeks had, I believe, 40% increase in testosterone levels. So training is huge. Nutrition is huge as well. Then lifestyle, sleep. Men who sleep 8 hours per night have 200% more testosterone than men who only sleep 4 hours per night. But quality is important too. Quality is more important than the quantity of sleep. So you really need to dial in your sleep, optimizing your circadian rhythm, having a proper night routine and the morning routine. Then stress management, using things like sunlight, recovery, ice bath, all that good stuff properly to have peak stress management. Another thing, having God in your life is a huge management, like a stress management. When something goes wrong, you can always lean on God. When I became a believer in Christ and having the confidence that I'm saved, you just feel at ease. Then we have stimulus. So a lot of guys are addicted to porn, sex, when it comes to, you know, social media, validation, all that stuff. So you really need to optimize, you know, your dopamine detoxing, so on and so on. Then we have number 6, which is intelligent supplementation. There's a reason why it's number 6, and I say it every video I make. I talk about supplements. The reason why I get so butthurt about talking about supplements, because I get guys who get on a call with me and they're like, man, I don't know why I have low testosterone. Like, I'm taking these supplements. I'm taking like these 20 supplements every month. You know, I've seen some results, but then I don't see any results. Now I feel worse. And then I'm like, okay, what's your nutrition, training, and lifestyle? And they can't even tell me how much calories they're consuming in a day. Like, that's just crazy to me. So there's a reason why it's last. Once this is in place, then you can add supplements. Remember what I said. The reason why you have low testosterone is not because you're not have something magical in your life. It's because you're doing something right now that's blocking the testosterone production. So yeah, intelligent supplementation using vitamins, fat-soluble, water-soluble vitamins to fix your micronutrient deficiencies. Same with minerals. You have your electrolytes and micro minerals, and really optimizing that. Please, like, electrolytes and water soluble supplement with it, go right ahead, but do not touch fat soluble vitamins and micro minerals unless you know what you're doing, because with these things you can really get into a mess. Because fat soluble vitamins, you can overdose, you know, your A, D, E, and K, and I see a lot of guys taking a lot of it and then they have issues. Then same with micro minerals, like things like zinc. Like, guys be taking like 50 milligrams of zinc a night, and that will mess you up. So you need to be careful of the supplements that you're taking. This is you need to be cautious in regards to this. So then when it comes to others, you have your nootropics, you have your amino acids, you have your herbs. This one is like medicine. You don't use this every day. You only use this when you know what you're doing. When you're sick, you use medicine. Just like herbs. When you find certain symptoms, then you use herbs. Not every day consistently for weeks and on end. Like you see people using ashwagandha, tonkarali, and so on. Then we have amino acids and nootropics. So this strategy will take you to 1,000 nanograms per deciliter. But if you don't know what to do still, I'm going to leave a link down below. So if you want coaching with me, you want to work with me for the next, let's say 6 to 12 months to really take you to high testosterone, so you have peak recovery, you're on your purpose, you're just succeeding in all aspects, there's a link down below. Book a call. You and I will talk and take you where you want to be. So that being said, hopefully you got some value out of this video. And yeah, see you later. Peace.